Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Avialence and welcome to another video here on my YouTube. We are back on Assassin's Creed 4 and today we are taking out a fort. This fort is Conttoyor. I was going to a story quest to go ahead and prep for my Extra Life 24-hour marathon stream of AC this weekend. And I came across this last night. So I started sieging forts. I took out 2 of them. You're going to see this one as well as one more come out today. This one is the larger of the 2 forts. But this is Fort Conttoyor. It's a Spanish fort, and it is brutal. Mainly because no matter what time I showed up, there was a storm, and the storm summoned 2 waterspouts. These are really difficult to avoid because they wrap around the fort, so you can't get up close for anything. So I tried to really siege it with mortars from the back because it is difficult. You guys will see that I came close to dying on this fort. I actually died once before I did this successfully. And, you know, I think the one thing to think about, though, is the fact that my ship is not fully upgraded. My ship has barely been upgraded, as a matter of fact. I've only put a couple upgrades into it, and the most upgraded part of it is the harpooning boat. So it's really not, you know, the most drastic thing in the world. But it handles okay for my purpose, and I'm working on building up my fleet and stuff for the weekend. So the fort gameplay, really cool. There's tons of these forts. I have captured 2, I think, of around 40. They're scattered all over, and when you do capture them, it prevents the area from being hostile and other ships from engaging you, etc., etc. You also get a bunch of loot depending on how big the fort is, and then you can use that fort as a fast travel point, and it'll unlock naval assassination contracts for you to complete as well, which is really cool. So my strategy really was aim with the mortar, try to hit with the mortar, right, and take out some of them. But the big thing with these forts is the mortar cannons are in the fort, so you can actually not take out the mortars permanently. They will keep firing until you've downed every tower around the fort. My recommendation would be, you know, hit from a distance, as you can see me doing here. Whenever I got close, I got screwed very quickly, so I tried my best to keep at a distance where I can brace and then dodge most of the mortar fire, because it does do a lot of damage to your ship, especially if you're, you know, barely upgraded like I am. You see that the water spout just tears me a new one right here, and I got lucky. There was one time where actually both water spouts collided with my ship at once and downed me, which was a little rough. But going into the fort, you know, you're gonna see a lot of cool stuff. The idea of the fort gameplay, it's cool. I haven't explored as much free roam as I'd like to because I'm saving a lot of it for Extra Life. However, that is the highlight of AC4. You know, that's one thing that I've really enjoyed. So the fort gameplay is wild. You can execute all of the fort leaders. So basically, I mean, essentially the process is you're going to go in, you're going to take out the towers. After you've taken out the towers, you will have to infiltrate the fort. You can either dock your ship to do this, or you can just jump right into the water and infiltrate it via a side where you've downed one of the towers. And after you do that, you're going to have to take out the leaders. On the larger forts, there's 3 to 5. On the smaller forts, there's just 1. These are the officers, so to speak, that you're going to have to deal with. And after you've dealt with the officers, you will then have to go into the treasure room and take out the governor of the fort. And after you do that, the fort is yours, and it'll open up some assassination contracts, naval assassination contracts, that is. And then it will also open up this as a trading area. You get a bunch of resources too, and you also get it as a fast travel point. So it's a really cool process. But anyway, I think that's all I really have to say on this note. I'll let you guys go ahead and enjoy the gameplay. I do have another fort video coming out, which will have a lot less of me talking. It's of a smaller fort, so be sure to check that out as well. Remember, guys, if you like my videos and my commentary, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. I'm doing stuff like this all the time, and I would love to have you guys as a member of the channel. I'm a college kid, you know, I'm still creating what I would say, what kind of content is going to be on this channel. I'm still working on it. So if you guys have any recommendations, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, as well as like the video if you enjoyed it. Every like helps, and I would love to get some likes. The more likes I get, the more Assassin's Creed coverage I will give. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and go take out some forts. Piracy is actually quite fun, and it's something that I wish we had in a video game a little bit earlier. Alright, guys, have a good one, and I'll talk to you in the next video.
in, all hands! Reef the foremen! Haul them in! Get off the wind! Bring it all sail! Gammon tight!
¿Intentas dejarnos atrás, gusano? ¡Sal del arbusto!
¡Te lo ruego! ¡Déjame vivir!